Now, it's been a very strange start to this Major League Baseball season, to say the least. Well, this bizarro baseball season could take another turn for Dodger fans if Yasiel Puig signs with the San Francisco Giants. Yes, I just said that. Yasiel Puig, a San Francisco Giant. That is a possibility right now. This rumor all started to gain traction when MLB Network's John Heyman appeared on the Big Time Baseball podcast, and he said basically that the Miami Marlins had offered Yasiel Puig a contract and that the other team that was interested was the San Francisco Giants. Now, Heyman will go on to say that yes, Yasiel Puig's reputation has hurt him, and it's probably the reason why he hasn't signed a contract yet. But he also said that he believes that Puig will sign this month and that the San Francisco Giants are willing to consider him. Now, my first thought was, how weird is that going to be to see Yasiel Puig in Giants orange and black batting against Madison Bumgarner in one of those hideous Diamondback jerseys? That is going to be a weird sight. Now, the first question is, does Yasiel Puig make sense for the San Francisco Giants? Well, he has a career .831 OPS at Oracle Park. Last year, he slashed .267, .327, .458 with 24 home runs and 84 RBIs, and they could use a little more pop in that lineup. They signed Hunter Pence and Billy Hamilton, but I think Yasiel Puig could replace Billy Hamilton in that lineup. They could sign him to a one-year deal with a reasonable average annual value, and I think if you're the Giants too, you want to irritate the Dodgers a little bit. Look, we all know the Giants are going to have a bad year. We also know the Dodgers are going to run away with the NL West, but do the Giants want to finish in last place again? Do they want to be in the basement of the NL West once again? Yasiel Puig could help them avoid that. And then let's say Yasiel Puig comes in, has a great bounce-back year, the Giants could always flip him. They could get some young assets for him, continue to replenish that farm system, continue that rebuild under Farhan Zaidi. Now look, it's no secret that the wild horse can be a wild card. You never know how he's going to gel with his teammates. Is he going to be a little too much, a little too extra? You never know with Yasiel Puig, but hey, the reality is the Dodgers went to the World Series twice with Yasiel Puig, and I would have much rather have seen him on that playoff roster last year than A.J. Pollock. So he still has some pop. He's only 29 years old. Now, how would Los Angeles Dodger fans feel with Yasiel Puig playing for the San Francisco Giants? Now, I think we're always going to have some level of attachment to Yasiel Puig because of his story. He tried 13 times to defect to Mexico before successfully doing so in 2012. Look, he goes from Cuba to Cancun and then finally ends up with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Look, Yasiel Puig's life could be a movie. We're starving for baseball content right now. They should just put one into production right now. I mean, hey, you could call it Major Puig, or how about a Puig of their own? You know what? I would probably call it Wild Horse, because that is what Vin Scully dubbed Yasiel Puig, and even he couldn't believe what he was seeing in his debut week with the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And here he comes, a young fella out of Cuba making his major league debut. Put up unbelievable numbers in spring training. And then Chattanooga did well. But it is a long way from Chattanooga to Los Angeles, and we're not talking geography, so we will see. Stoltz ready in the 2-2 pitch, swung on, little dunker to left center, it's gonna fall. He's got himself a major league hit. There goes Denorfia on a high fly ball to deep right field. Puig to the track, one-hands it, guns it back to first base. Out for the double play. We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
So we had heard of Yasiel Puig for quite some time. He signed that $42 million contract, and then the first game, he goes 2 for 4, throws out the runner from the warning track to end the game, and then the next night, Puig Mania officially began.
And a high fly ball into deep left center. Havana, Cuba has arrived, and we have a 5-5 tie. You know, before the ball game, Mike Suarez, and a fly ball to deep right, blanks to the track. It is gone. He has hit another one. Que viva Cuba. Viva Puig. And it's 8-6 Dodgers.
And so that second night, Yasiel Puig goes off. He goes 3 for 4, hits 2 home runs, a double, 5 RBIs. I remember thinking, hey, this guy is going to be a Hall of Famer. This guy is going to be a lifelong Dodger. And then when Vin Scully is saying it's unbelievable, that's when you knew it was special. You had guys like Vin Scully, the legend. He couldn't believe what he was seeing with Yasiel Puig. Now, unfortunately, all good things come to an end. Yasiel Puig, they traded him to the Reds last year. We'll see if he ends up with the Giants. Now, will it hurt? It might be weird. But look, Tom Brady is going to be wearing a Buccaneers jersey next year, okay? Don't forget, Duke Snider played his last year in Major League Baseball with the Giants. So look, I'll always have a soft spot for Yasiel Puig. And is it going to be weird? Yes, it's going to be weird. But we're going to be busy down here winning our 8th straight NL West title. We don't have time to worry about Yasiel Puig being off the San Francisco Giants. But how do you guys feel about Yasiel Puig joining the San Francisco Giants? Does it bother you? Let me know down in the comments. And for all the greatest Dodgers content, head over to DodgersNation.com.